Hello and welcome to another weekly update from Tolford Alliance Church, and welcome to the month of October. This fall I've enjoyed some brilliant displays as the leaves have changed color. Thanksgiving is almost here. At Thanksgiving services on October 10th and 11th, we are going to be participating in communion. Yes, it will be slightly different than what we're used to so that we can have adequate precautions in place. But we hope that the distraction and change will be minimal and will allow a significant time of reflection and celebration. Our service will also give opportunity for people to voice their stories of thanksgiving and praise. So I'm looking forward to this service together as we share in thanksgiving and as we participate in communion. We invite you to our Daring to Draw Near Bible study, Sunday, October 4th, 4 p.m. We're going to take a break over Thanksgiving weekend and then resume again for October 18th and 25th. Even if you haven't come yet, each episode of it is unique and standalone, so you can join for any of the remaining weeks in our series. I want to mention a little bit about what your giving has accomplished. I talked about this last week in our weekend services. There are two financial updates I received. One from David Hearn, our national president, and he reports that giving to the Global Advance Fund is at 91% compared to the same time period last year. That's great news, as they were anticipating that COVID easily could have reduced funds to about 75% of last year's levels. As well, support towards the special funds for international workers, such as outfit and work specials, is on pace with last year. Another update I received was from Heather Hahn, an international worker in Mexico who has been working with the Huichol people. Last year, at our Christmas fiesta, we raised $2,200 for Braveheart Ministries in Mexico, and that is directed towards a project among the Huichol people that provides backpacks and school supplies for students and teachers. Our giving contributed to them receiving 3 times their projected goal, which allowed them to expand the scope of their project and also to address needs that have become more intense during COVID. So thank you so much for your giving. I love the missionary heart of our church. Last year, our church contributed to the Global Advance Fund, to the work and outfit funds of the Ulrichsons, to the support of IW Apprentice, Jess, support for Ron and Lois at Palm Ministries, and in support of the Jaffrey offering. And speaking of which, the Jaffrey offering. The Jaffrey offering, it began in 2016 to raise profile and funds to reach people around the world who currently have little or no access to Jesus. Since 2016, our congregation has donated $12,000 to this initiative. We're encouraging support of this initiative again this year. You can give to the Jaffrey Project by designating Jaffrey on the special line of your Tolford Alliance offering envelope, or you can send the funds directly to our national office through a customized web page that will identify the gifts coming from our church. I've sent that link in the email version of this update. We've set a goal of $2,000 from our congregation towards Jaffrey. Another change this year is that a donor has agreed to match up to $50,000 in donations towards the Jaffrey project. Your donations are making a difference. In October, our weekend services are going to include videos that profile the people groups that are being reached as a result of the Jaffrey offering donations. So once again, thank you for your generosity in supporting the work of the global missions through the Alliance. Over the last 2 weeks, we've held both a Saturday evening and a Sunday morning service, and on both weekends we would have been at the edge, if not over capacity, had we not held 2 services. So thank you to each one who's come to these Saturday services. While we do not have live music at the Saturday service, it is a little bit more informal and it is less crowded, which allows more space between participants and further lowers the risk for those who attend. Maybe this could be a preferred option for any who are in a higher risk category and want to limit the number of people that they have contact with, yet still want to have a chance to attend worship services in person. I hope that having 2 service option times will enable us to avoid having to cap attendance or to require pre-registration at our Sunday services. So far, so good. Thanks to all who are helping with that. Our message series on weekends is Walking with God. And this week we're going to talk about walking in the truth. The life of faith is described as a journey, not just a destination. Our journey of faith needs to be informed by an accurate map of our surroundings and the roads on which we travel. As we walk with God, He calls us to walk in the truth. And that requires a perspective that's beyond our limited view. That's what we're going to be exploring this weekend. The Apostle John in 3 John wrote, "It gave me great joy when some believers came and testified about your faithfulness in the truth, telling how you continue to walk in it. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth." God bless. Thanks for joining, and I hope you can join us on the weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday, or catch us a little later in the week online. Talk to you soon.